Forget about the endless waits. Forget about the endless forms that you need to fill. With this pathway, it is smarter, it is faster, it is making you getting your potentials matched to an opportunity, getting you coming into Canada very fast. It doesn't matter if you are a tech guru, someone who is skilled in healthcare, or a tradesperson. Canada is gearing up for a seeming boom in the economic growth of its industry. And it is looking for people like you to come over to join in revolutionizing this growth. But don't take my word from it for it. I will share my screen. I will show you a clip of what this program is all about. Let's share my screen so that you get to hear this. Just to let you know, this is the Government of Canada website, and we are going to see a video from it. And this is the new pathway that they have created to accelerate growth in Canada, Global Hypergrowth Project. Well, there are so many things talked about it, but let's see, just get a snippet by watching a video. We are not going to watch the full video. We'll just take, I think, about seconds for it. Just listen.
Canadian businesses are the building blocks of our economy and communities across Canada. From healthcare and agriculture to AI technology, Canadian companies are driving economic growth, innovation, and global competitiveness. So how do we help them go further, faster? Say hello to the Global Hypergrowth Project. It's a scale-up project that's going to take 8 of Canada's most promising homegrown companies and help with their growth into hyperdrive, all while staying firmly rooted right here in Canada, creating better jobs, opportunities for spin-off businesses, inspiring other entrepreneurs, helping our environment, and boosting local and national economic growth. How are we going to do it? By making it easier than ever to connect businesses with the best of what the Government of Canada has to offer. From funding innovative new projects to expanding internationally, each company is going to be getting tailored support.
Did you hear the claims? So government is funding about 8 companies that they have chosen already, and they are going to work with these companies to ensure that they increase their growth and expand even globally. So funding will be there. Talent, getting talent from all over the world, including Canada, is another thing that the government is going to help them. And I'm going to show you how you can be part of this. This news release was, I think it came out in July, but let's see it again from the Government of Canada website. I'll share my screen once more. Again, look at it, canada.ca. That is the Government of Canada's website, as always. Canada announces first businesses to be part of the Global Hypergrowth Project. One thing is that they are starting with 8 companies. Eventually, they are going to increase those companies. So today, the companies that have been chosen that are taking part in this particular project is Ada Support Incorporated, Alaya Care Incorporated, Clarios Mobile Health Corporation, Cellcata Biosciences Incorporated, Clio, Temsys Solution Incorporated, Joshinil Pharmaceutical, Lightspeed Commerce Incorporated, and Vive Crop Protection Incorporated. These are the 8 companies. We call it the starters. Eventually, they are going to increase, so the word says. But it goes further. The Global Hypergrowth Project will provide each firm with dedicated wraparound support that is tailored to its need. A dedicated account executive will act as a champion for the company, providing mentorship and expertise, facilitating connection to federal resources and helping navigate today's business ecosystem. This is huge for you. Knowing fully well that the government is supporting this company. The question is, what is it for me as an individual? Who is here in Canada and who is outside Canada? How can I be part of this new project? It is simple. It has been stated in the immigration website what you could do. You can come into Canada just getting a job with one of these 8 employers, and all you need to do is following the paperwork. There is no age limit. There is no proof of fund. Ooh, that is huge for so many people. And you don't need to even take the language test, so long you meet the company's process, that is getting a job offer from this company, you are good. You can come over. getting a work permit in the innovative sector of the government. Now we'll move further to how you can proceed getting a work permit. So the first thing you need to do if you want to be part of this project, if it so interests you, is to go to all the 8 companies. Go one after the other. Look for specific job that you qualified for and apply. And once you do that, if you are called for interview and you get the job offer, it can even be fast-tracked. But don't take my word for it. I will show you again in the Government of Canada website. And you will see that this is cool. So you do not need to show the so big money of proof of fund that it needs you about 3, 4, 6 years for you to accumulate. You do not need that long processing time, because as short as 14 days with this innovative work permit, you can be on your way to coming to Canada. Is that not wonderful? Well, let's go to the Government of Canada and see how you can apply for this. But before we go, will it not be nice for us to go through, just see some of those websites from the company to see if anyone interests you? Let's do that. So the very first company we are looking at now is Ada. Ada is in the AI sector. And we know AI is growing. Virtually everything in life is now being tied or linked to AI. So if you are vast in that role, in that skill, then you can check out open role. All you need to do is to click open roles. Currently, we have just 19 jobs, and we found out that most of them deal with IT. So if you are in the IT sector, oh, that is huge. There are finance, marketing, operations, and even product development. So if you are in this, this is something that is good. I am not going to click any of this job. Instead, we'll move to the next job site. The next job site is Alaya Care. So when you land on these sites, you click on View Open Positions. I see that you have the company is domiciled currently now in Australia and Canada. So you click on Montreal first, and then come over again and click on Toronto so that you get other opportunities. So once you've done that, there are 4 jobs here that you can click if you qualify for and apply and make use of. The third that we are going to look at is Chloe. Chloe seems to have different locations also. So you click on Calgary, Toronto, Vancouver, and remote Canada. So see all the roles. So these are the roles that are currently opening. These are some of the roles that are currently open. Account executive, administrative assistants, business development representative, data scientist, and so on. Remember, we talked about 8 companies, but we've only taken a look at 3 of these. I did not open any of this job. That should be your sole responsibility. Look at them, click, and apply. For the other 5, together with these 8 that we've opened, I am going to put the career link in the description below this video, so that each time you are ready to go, you can come back, click on that link, and go back to that particular job site so that you can apply to get over this. Having done that, that is, if you have secured a job offer, congratulations. Then you want to move to the next best thing. Yeah, I call it the next best thing because we are rolling. You need to now apply for your innovation or innovative work permit. How do you do that? You head over to the Government of Canada website once more and see all you need to do. Let's go there and see what we need to do. So when you get to the Government of Canada website, look at it. It is the Government of Canada website. You can see it here. the Government of Canada website, and we follow through this link if you want to see immigration and citizenship, work in Canada, get a work permit, work in Canada temporarily, and we are looking at the innovation stream employer-specific work permits. The question is, who can apply? Why are we using this stream? Take note, we are in the Global Hypergrowth Project. That is the stream that we want to follow, and that is why we came to this site. So if you have a job offer, it means that you can use this particular route. The good news with using this route, the hypergrowth route, is that you can bring your family members. Yes, they will get an open work permit. That is huge. So what that means is that they can, with that permit, they can look for employment in every other sector while you focus on that brought you into Canada. And if that is good, how do you apply? That takes us to this button. We click on it. So you will want to get the checklist, the document checklist. If you do that, take note. The route is now divided into two. There are people applying from inside Canada, and there are those who will be applying from outside Canada. For the majority of people on this video, it will be from outside Canada. So we'll click on that link that says outside Canada applicants. Click on it. So these are the answers to questions that will be asked there. What would you like to do in Canada? Is to work. I have a job offer and my employers gave me an offer of employment number or LMIA number, or proof that your employer applied for an LMIA. Yes. Will you be coming to Canada under an active public policy or special measure announced by IRCC? No. And if you answer these, you will get these results. This is what you will have. Foreign Worker International Mobility Program. What type of work permit do you need to apply for? A work permit with a labor market impact assessment exemption. That is it. Is that not cool? And you can also fast track this. You can do that. It can take just 14 days if you are eligible to make that fast track. So in 14 days, that is, after 14 days, you can be on your way coming over to Canada. That will be contingent to the fact that you successfully pass a medical exam, of course. You know how it's. So you have to factor those time, but excluding those time, at 14 days, you should be once you are good. And once you've applied, oof, that is something that is huge. Wouldn't it be cool if you use this process? Like I tell many people, it is when the iron is hot that you strike it. Don't wait. Slackers are losers. And we are seeing what is happening. Many people who failed or who refused or who were very slow in making use of all the seemingly opening that the government made in the past, we are seeing what is happening. They've lost that. So once you see the opportunity, seize it, that it's red hot. Make use of it, because no one immigration route is permanent. Once they see that people are using this route, they either change it, close it. So why not use it now that it is open? Watch this video. You can rewatch it again, rewind it if you miss any part. Please, you can give it to friends. Let's not just be selfish. And if you want to continue your journey into Canada, watch this. It will help you because it is filled with so many videos on how you can come to Canada using different routes. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you enjoy your time on this channel. I'll see you in the next video.